Have you ever seen someone you wanted to talk to, but you froze? Your heart starts beating fast. Your palms get sweaty, and your mind goes blank. You know the English words. You know grammar. But when it is time to actually speak, the words just disappear. It feels terrible, right? You feel like you missed an opportunity. If this is you, don't worry. You are not alone. This is the #1 problem for English learners all around the world. It is not a vocabulary problem. It is a confidence problem. In this video, I am going to teach you exactly how to talk to anyone in English. No boring grammar rules. No stress. Just 7 practical tips that you can use today. By the end of this video, you will have the tools to walk up to anyone and start a conversation. Are you ready to change your life? Let's dive in. First, we need to understand why we get scared. Why do intelligent people suddenly feel unable to speak? Psychologists call this the spotlight effect. You feel like there is a big, bright light on you. You feel like everyone is judging your grammar. Everyone is waiting for you to make a mistake. But here is the secret truth. Nobody cares about your grammar as much as you do. People care about connection. They care about your message. They do not care if you use the wrong verb tense or forget an article. When you realize that people just want to understand you, the fear goes away. The spotlight isn't real. It's only in your head. So, today, we are going to turn off that spotlight together. Tip #1 is the 2-second rule. When you see someone you want to talk to, or when someone asks you a question, you have a very small window of time. If you wait too long, your brain starts to create fear. Your brain starts saying, what if I make a mistake? What if they laugh at me? What if I don't understand them? To stop this negative thinking, you must act in 2 seconds. Don't think about the perfect complex sentence. Just go for the simplest option. Say hi, how are you doing? Or hello, nice to meet you. When you speak immediately, you bypass the fear center of your brain. Action kills fear. If you wait 5 seconds, you'll never say anything. So count to 2 and speak. Tip #2 is for when you run out of things to say. Many students tell me, "Sir, I say hello, but then silence. I don't know what to talk about." I want you to memorize this acronym. FORD. F-E-O-R-D. This is your map for any conversation. F is for family. Ask them, do you have any brothers or sisters? Or do you live with your family? O is for occupation or job. What do you do for work? Or do you enjoy your job? R is for recreation or fun. This is my favorite. What do you do on weekends? Do you like cricket? Have you seen any good movies lately? D is for dreams. What is your plan for the future? If the conversation stops, don't panic. Just pick a letter. You can say, oh, by the way, what do you do for fun? It works every single time because people love to talk about their own lives. Tip #3 is about your body. Did you know that your body tells your brain how to feel? If you look down at the floor, cross your arms, and hide, you will feel shy. Your voice will be quiet. But if you stand tall, put your shoulders back, and smile, your brain releases chemicals that actually make you feel more confident. We call this power posing. Before you speak, take a deep breath. Smile. Make eye contact. Even if you're shaking inside, look confident outside. Eventually, the inside will catch up. Your voice projects better when you stand tall, which makes people understand you more easily. Tip #4 is a secret weapon for English learners. It is called the echo technique. Sometimes, you don't understand what the other person said. Or maybe you understood, but you don't know how to reply yet. Don't panic. Just repeat the last few words they said. For example, imagine someone says, I went to a really great concert last night. If you don't know what to say, you just echo. A concert? They will naturally reply, yes. It was Coldplay. They were amazing. See what happened there? You didn't need new vocabulary. You just echoed their words. This keeps the conversation flowing smoothly and gives your brain extra time to process the English. It makes you look like a great listener. Tip #5 is a mindset shift. Stop trying to be perfect. Native speakers make mistakes all the time. They say gonna instead of going to. They cut sentences short. They restart sentences. If you try to speak with 100% perfect grammar from a textbook, you will sound like a robot. Be human. If you make a mistake, it's okay. Just laugh. You can even say, oh, my English is crazy today, and keep talking. Confidence is not about being perfect. Confidence is about being okay with being imperfect. When you relax, your English naturally flows better. Tip number 6. Be prepared. Confidence comes from preparation. I recommend you learn 3 or 4 phrases that you can use in any situation. We call these pocket phrases. Here are 3 examples you should memorize. First, that is so interesting. Tell me more. This phrase is magic. If you don't know what to say, just use this. It makes the other person feel good and keeps them talking. Second, I never thought about it like that. This is great for when someone shares an opinion. Third, to be honest, I'm not sure. What do you think? This is perfect if someone asks you a hard question and you don't know the vocabulary to answer. Just turn the question back to them. Memorize these. Keep them in your mental pocket. When you get stuck, number 7, pull one out. This is the easiest one, but the most effective. To be a great conversationalist, you don't need to speak a lot. You need to listen a lot. Try to apply the 80-20 rule. Listen 80% of the time and speak only 20% of the time. Ask questions. Look interested. Nod your head. Say, really? And wow. People will think you are a fantastic English speaker simply because you made them feel heard. This takes all the pressure off you to find words. You just need to be present. Tip number 8. Ask open-ended questions. If you want to talk to anyone without doing all the work, this is the key. A closed question gets a short answer. If you ask, "Did you have a good day?" they might just say yes. And then the conversation dies. Instead, ask an open-ended question. These usually start with what, why, or how. For example, what was the best part of your day? Or, how did you get into that job? These questions invite a story. They force the other person to speak more, which gives you time to relax and listen. Tip number 9. Stop translating in your head. This is the biggest barrier to fluency. When you translate from your native language to English, your brain has to work twice as hard. It is like driving a car with the brakes on. You get stuck trying to find the perfect equivalent word. Instead, try to think in simple English concepts. If you forget a difficult word, don't try to translate it. Just describe it using simple words. If you forget the word for garage, just say the place where you park the car. This keeps the conversation moving without the long pauses of translation. Tip number 10. Be honest about being a learner. This is a massive confidence hack. If you feel very nervous, just say it immediately. Say, "I am sorry, I am still learning English." When you say this, be patient. A magic shift happens. The other person immediately stops judging you and starts helping you. They will speak slower. They will use simpler words. They will want you to succeed. Being honest takes the pressure off your shoulders and turns a scary situation into a friendly one. Now, I want to ask you a question. Which one of these tips do you think is the hardest to do? Is it the body language? Is it the fear of making mistakes? Or maybe using the Ford method? Tell me in the comments below. I read every single comment, and I love seeing your answers. But before you go, I must warn you about one common pitfall, a big mistake that stops many students. The mistake is waiting for tomorrow. You tell yourself, "I will speak when my vocabulary is better," or "I will speak when I finish this course." No, you will never feel 100% ready. You have to start talking before you feel ready. That is how you learn. You learn by doing, not just by studying. My friends, remember that English is just a bridge. It connects you to the world. It connects you to new jobs, new friends, and new ideas. Don't let fear burn that bridge. You have a unique voice. You have a story that is worth hearing. It doesn't matter if your accent is strong. It doesn't matter if you forget a word sometimes. What matters is that you try. If you try just one of these tips today, you're already winning. You're already better than you were yesterday. If you enjoyed this video and want to improve your English fluency, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. I post videos to help you grow every single week. I have a challenge for you. Go find one person today, online or offline, and just say hello. That is step 1. I will see you in the next video. Keep learning, keep growing,